my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I definitely encourage you to subscribe. I'm just thinking, like, it has been a interesting year. 2023 has definitely come in with its worldly challenges, but overall, I have to say that 2023 has definitely been a great year for me. I was able to celebrate some birthdays, some milestone birthdays. I was able to attend weddings. I think the biggest highlight of 2023 was being able to travel again. If you don't know, I'm a mom of two small children, so I really didn't know if traveling was going to be in my cards. I mean, kids ain't cheap. So it was so nice that my fiance had it planned that we go back to his motherland country, which is Ghana. So this past summer, I did go to Ghana. I went in August. I have to say though that being that today is December 31st, I am a little, like, maybe not a little, maybe like a lot, like really high key, low key jealous of everybody who's heading over to Ghana or Nigeria because it is December. And I know that there's going to be a lot of celebrities, a lot of influencers out there to celebrate Dirty December. So I'm just gonna pause for a second because I'm sure you're wondering what in the word is Dirty December and what does dirty mean? Dirty, spelled D-E-T-T-Y, is another way of saying dirty. It's just the way that the dialect is said to say dirty, so they say dirty. And so it's called Dirty December. Now it refers to a festive period at the end of the year in places like Nigeria as well as Ghana. And that was typically from mid-December, so around just before Christmas through to the new year. It's a time of a vibrant celebration, social gathering, parties, festivities, parties, celebrity sighting, parties. Now it is categorized by high energy, it's fun, it's vibrant, it's exciting. So just kind of want to like let you know what it is, as it's also known. So I'm going to try not to be on my social media for a little bit just so I don't feel like I've got FOMO. So yes, we went to Ghana. It was a great trip. I think I will definitely maybe make a video about more of my experience in Ghana because I did take a lot of pictures and a lot of videos. If you want a little bit of a snapshot of some of the places that I went to, then you definitely need to check out my Instagram page on being Mimi _XOX. As while I was out there, I had posted some videos, some places that I've been to. I went and I ate at Buka restaurant, which is amazing food. I was hoping to get some, I guess, called peanut soup while I was out there because I really wanted to try it. But alas, I didn't get to eat it at Buka because of the time that we went. I also went to Garage. I'm not too sure if I want to call it a nightclub or a lounge. Again, I'll get into that in a separate video all dedicated to my trip in Ghana. But it was a wonderful trip. I had a great time. Like I said, you could go on to the Instagram channel and definitely take a look and see all the things that I did while I was out there. Now, aside from Ghana, my fiance hit a milestone birthday, and so I planned a birthday for him. It was a surprise, which I'm glad to say he had no idea. But it was nice because I decided to break up the surprise into two, one for specifically family and another one specifically for friends. So he got surprised twice. I also got to go to Elevation Nights, which is the church that I attend to, where the singers as well as the pastor kind of goes on tour. And I was able to go because I think they hadn't been to Canada in like a long time. I remember at the time when they did come, I wasn't making a lot of money, and so I could not attend the concert, but I was able to go this time around, and I had such a great time. Another thing that I did this year,
was try to pick back up on the YouTube channel. As you can see, I know that you guys are patiently waiting for my part 2 of my Love is Blind, as I did part 1. And if you didn't see part 1, you need to check it out. I am definitely working on that part 2, and I will definitely have that ready for you guys in the new year. Like, we're talking like January, like really soon, like maybe even like a couple days after I drop this one. But I did this, kind of tried to bring this channel back alive, and just kind of showed you guys where I've been, what I've been doing. And even though I haven't been able to post videos, I have been posting shorts, just to show you that I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent, and just to see, for you to see what's been going on in my life and what's been happening. I've posted some things on fashion, some ideas. I've posted some events that I went to, which reminds me, I went to 2 events this year. The first one was a mixer, in which I was able to see or meet with some great creatives, and I did talk about that in a previous video, so I went on that one. And the second one is, if you don't know, I have a podcast called A Shot of Melanin, which is a podcast dedicated to highlight and amplify the stories of Black Canadians. And so I had this meetup with female Black podcasters here in the GTA, in which I was able to connect with some. And what's nice is that I have a few of them that will be on the podcast, if they have not yet already been on the podcast. So I have been working on that. If you kind of want to take a listen to that podcast, I definitely encourage you to. I'm working on both this channel and the A Shot of Melanin YouTube channel, so I'm trying to work on both of them at the same time. Bear with me, it's a lot. I'm a one-person show. And so I was able to meet with them and, just kind of get some knowledge and some ideas as to what I need to know more about being a podcaster, and how they've kind of helped me along with this journey. And I'm so forever grateful for that. In September, I celebrated my 35th birthday. I lived for another year. It wasn't anything big. I took the day off from work. I spent some time by myself and just kind of reflected on all that's kind of been going on in my life, and, just kind of where I was, where I am right now, and how grateful and thankful that I am. I've celebrated one of my 2 friends' birthday. Like I said, milestone birthdays. And then my kids' birthdays came up too. We celebrated that. And then there was a contest that I entered in, and I won again. I'm keeping my lips tight on this one. For those of you who actually know me personally, y'all know. Don't say anything. The reason why I am waiting before I tell you guys this is because I won the contest in November. We did things within the contest, but it really doesn't come full circle until January. So once January comes, which is like in like a couple hours, because it's 7/19, and in a couple hours, midnight will be January, but really more so late January, I will be able to tell you more, and I kind of will create a video from like the start to finish process, because I didn't want to like start a process and then like leave you guys hanging. So I'll definitely give you more about that contest, and I'll sit down and explain it to you, and that way you'll know and you'll understand, and you won't be like, what happened? But that contest was definitely fun. I had a great time. But I did drop a little bit of like maybe like a sneak peek about it. If you could figure it out in any of my videos on my Instagram page, then who knows? Maybe I might give you guys a gift or something of that sort. I also won a contest. I don't even know if it was a contest. Basically, I follow a creative by the name of Creating with Kaya, and she does drop a lot of gems, especially as a Canadian influencer or content creator. We don't have access to a lot of the great things, the tools, as well as platforms that those in the US, UK, and maybe other places do have. For example, monetization is a lot harder for Canadians. And so by following Creating with Kaya, she just give you some gems and help you along the lines of, if you want to be a content creator and influencer, how to do it as a Canadian. And so I remember watching one of her videos, and she did a video on Pinterest. And I'm such a loser. Basically what it was is that she was saying at the end of the video, comment how many times I say Pinterest and maybe I'll win something. And surprise, surprise, I was like, I'm gonna be that loser who's gonna count. I have nothing better to do with my life, apparently. And so she gifted me with a nice $25 gift card to Sephora, which I absolutely love Sephora. Like, I have a problem. But thank you, Kaya, for that $25 gift card. I so appreciate it. And so now we're rolling around the last couple hours at this point of 2023. Now, I will say that worldly 2023 has been definitely a rough year. We've seen a lot of those who've passed away. And I'm sure there are people who know people personally who've passed away, but there's the typical celebrities that have passed away. And then there is the plethora of bad news in terms of, for some people, feel as though certain those that we call couple goals, have broken up. And, for me, I think the shocking one was when Tia and her husband at the time broke up. I was kind of like, what? Huh? And it's just weird because I used to follow a lot of these people, and a lot of them I found off of the show Black Love. And so to see a few of them kind of fall off kind of was surprising. But again, we don't know what goes on in their relationship. But it was still a little bit of a shock to the system. I think the biggest shock was Tiana Taylor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the internet went hard on that one. And then, the issues that we saw in terms of violence towards women, with Keke Palmer and her baby daddy. Then we saw the infamous lawsuit about P. Diddy and Cassie. So I can't sit here and say 2023 was smooth sailing when it came to celebrity news, even politics. I think the heaviest pill that we had to swallow was watching all of these injustices happen in the world, whether it was the mining in Congo, what's going on in Sudan, and of course, the genocide in Palestine. And so, it has definitely been a rough worldly year. Like, at this point, I'm thinking, like, God, the world is on fire because, child, Earth is ghetto. So, I know that 2023 has definitely been a rough year. We're seeing a lot of injustices around the world, and I'm trying to do the best that I can as a upcoming influencer, content creator. You get what I'm trying to say. But I'm trying to do my best that I can to definitely put voice to those things, to show the injustices, and I'll do the best that I can to bring that information to the forefront for those who are not aware, to become aware and kind of educate themselves. I will say that TikTok has definitely been very helpful. There's a lot of content creators that are talking about this that I might not know too much about it. There's a lot of content creators, for example, who are on the ground dealing with these injustices, for example, what's going on in Palestine. But I just kind of wanted to come on here to my 34 subscribers and just say thank you for rocking with me. I don't really know where this journey is going to lead me, but I'm just having fun with it. And I'm hoping that 2024 I welcome more, and I love to see, my day ones comment in the comment box. And as I hopefully grow as a content creator, I would definitely love to see like those comments of, yeah, I was with her from day one when she only had 34 followers. But I'm not quite sure where we're going to go in 2024, but I am definitely looking forward to the journey. It has been a great 2023. I cannot complain. I'm looking forward to 2024 and all that it has to offer. So with that being said, I want to say have a happy and safe new year. I wish you all the best for 2024. I hope it's everything that you want for and more. And I will see you guys in the next video.